Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem as we begin the final chapter, Light. Nergal should be back there. Should we wait for Lord Athos? Nice timing, sir. If you're looking for me, I'm right here. Lord Athos! You're late, Greybeard. Well, were you successful? I was. Use this magic tome. What is it? A legendary item, Aureola. The strongest light magic wielded by Saint Elamine herself. With this, we should be able to rend Nergal's dark cloak and do him much harm. And these too have been infused with magic that makes them more effective against Nergal. Durandal for Elowood, and for Hector, Armads. I can feel it already. Its power is beyond words. Incredible. With this, I know I cannot fail. And Lindis, this is for you. What blade is this? A spirit-inhabited sword, the partner of the Manikati. This is the Soul Kati. It's not a legendary item, but its blade contains much power. Thank you. Niels, is Nergal back there? I sense tremendous power. What could it be? I feel something really odd. He should have lost most of his henchmen in that last battle. But, I read energy too, if only a little. Niels is right. The sense of it is different than before. Brace yourselves. He is formidable. We understand. Let's go, everyone. Olis, this is it. The last battle. Lord Athos spoke the truth about Nergal. Average men cannot hope to stand against him. Ordinary weapons hold no power against him. Those who go with us, they must be chosen carefully. Right then, so it's time for us to get all our stuff ready. We can see our final rank, which is going to be terrible. Well, we can see our final rank at the end, I guess. But man, my tactics are bad. But we got ourselves up to 7 stars here, so that's not too bad, I imagine. Right, we can get ourselves an augury as well, can we? Good. This must surely be your final battle. As Lord Athos said, our destiny hangs in the balance of this final confrontation. You don't need an augury. Nergal is strong. You and your companions must match him, strength for strength. There are others. You must defeat them all before you can confront Nergal. Oliz, everything now comes down to your strategy. Please, lead us to victory. And make sure that no deaths happen, that's for sure. Right then, we can always check a reading as well there, but we're never going to get anyone up anymore at this point in time. We didn't really get that many kind of supports in the end of it all. Right then, so we've got people set to go, and we can pick ourselves another set of units over that. So Elowood, Niels, Hector, Lyn, and Athos has to go. So Athos is coming with us with a divine tone, Aureola. Am I pronouncing that correct, or is that like this? It's almost the same word as like what is the pigment or something, you know, like that ring around your nipple. I get confused by it, but it seems that he has Durandal, Armads, and the Soul Kati currently on him. With my old man voice, we set the party to go to be Nino, Priscilla, yeah, to be honest, Canas as well can break through. But as you know, here we're kind of lacking in overall strength on the rest of our party. To be honest, I might take Rebecca because she's level 20. She can really tank some stuff up after all. And maybe, to be honest, the weakest link here, apart from that, is probably Matthew, but we'll keep him in as the assassin. I think that's a group that could be good to go. Heath there as well has gained a ton of stats from his Aphrodrop usage, so that gives us 2 flying units there. I don't think that'll be a bad idea. We've got 3 healers on the map. Athos, if you can heal as well, could possibly be a healer on the map. So I'm going to switch about the weapons first of all, and we'll get started on this chapter. So let's get the weapons in the right places. So with our units picked, or more to the point, they are units given all the weapons that they desire with, for example, Durandal and Eliwood. On Hector is Armad's Lyn has the Soul Kati alongside the Mana Kati. Everyone is geared up and ready to go with new weapons and lots of things to be able to fight with. However, we are more interested in getting into the map proper. We've also boosted some of the stats with some of the items around, like the body ring, added some extra constitution here to Lindis, who's out for blood to get 7 experience for her last level here. Our Arcsage here is very much promoted, that's for sure. I'm sure he could tank the boss probably by himself with defense and res like that. But we'll see how powerful the boss is by jumping in and actually fighting. Can't just talk about it after all. Lord Eliwood, Lord Hector, Melinus, thank you for everything. You're made of sterner stuff than I'd imagined. Thought you'd have fled by now. I thought as much. You're not taking me with you. Oh, that's disgusting. Cry if you must, but do something about that runny nose. What are we supposed to do? You can't fight, so we can't afford to take you with us. Take this and return to Fargus's ship. What is this, may I ask? A letter of introduction. Take this to Assitia, and you'll be able to do good business there. Of course, if we fail in our mission, it's just a worthless slip of paper. But I must protest. For the rest of my days, I vowed in my heart to continue serving you both. Please, oh please, do not abandon me. Melinus. Then go get on the boat and pray for our safe return. Please, have faith in us. Wait for us. I understand. Until the end of time, my lord. I will wait for you until the end of time. Please, come back. Safely. Please. Yeah, okay. We're going. Bye. We'll be back. Oh, Lord Eliwood. Oh my. Don't worry about me, for the battle now begins. And I've trained myself up as much as I possibly can. Nergal! Pah. You're here. But you're too late. The gate is already opened. I will claim the mighty quintessence of dragons. I will become stronger and move ever closer to perfection. How many lives must you steal before you're satisfied? And it's not only those who die. What about the ones left behind in pain and sorrow? What about them? I am who I am. The pain of others, I do not feel. The sorrow of others does not touch me. Death feeds me. Death pleases me. I am the essence I consume. You fools will become corpses here, because I wish it to be. Rise and come forth, my servants. This. You seem impressed with my work. Or perhaps it's just that you've seen a familiar face. That's Marquis Lahus. And those are Black Fang members. What have you done, Nergal? These morphs you see before you, I've given them the abilities and appearances of the people whose essences I used to craft them. Well, that's not entirely true. I've made them far more powerful. This is the ideal plan for hypocrites like you, especially you, Eliwood. You continue to regret causing harm to anyone, even enemies. However, no matter the reason, once the deed is done, it's done. Whether you enjoy it or not is irrelevant. The result is the same. It is not the same! If you feel no horror for taking someone's life, then you yourself are not alive! Your weakness runs deep in you. You can never understand. The concepts of good and evil are devoid of any meaning, any value. These ideas prevent humans from liberating their own strengths. Such foolishness. The ultimate foolishness of the human race. Nergal, after all these years, you have not stopped to reconsider your ideas at all. The same is true of you, Athos. You must see the truth of it. All living creatures take energy from somewhere. All use it to create, to change it into something better. The knowledge of Arcadia has shown us the road to the ultimate transformation. And yet, you will not take that road. Why do you reject the obvious? I am not opposed to the quest for power, for greater knowledge. However, that quest must be driven from within. To fuel your quest with the stolen lives of others, this brings not wisdom, but abomination. I remember. I still remember. Those words are unchanged from when you first said them ages back. When you and the dragons conspired to bury me. Look at this wound! The wound I took from your magic. It was a mistake. The only person who understood, the man I thought my truest friend. It was a mistake to try and destroy me. It confirms some things for me. That trust brings betrayal. That friends bring weakness. If that is what you learned from your encounter, then you are a fool. Do you believe for a moment that when wise Athos struck down his dearest friend, he felt nothing? His heart was torn in two, and yet you refuse to understand that. Ellerwood! Nergal! I will defeat you, here, today! But, even now, there is no hatred in my heart. You who were born human, you who lost the heart, defines your humanity. For you, I have nothing but pity. Pity? Amusing! A weak fool like you has pity for me? Interesting. Now, if you hope to defeat me, you may have your chance. Of course, you will have to best my morphs first. Listen to me! This is my fight now! Mine alone! Everyone, stay back! Hey, what are you talking about? We've come this far together, haven't we? That's right, I've said it before. We all feel the same way. Hector, Lindis. Don't forget me, Lord Ellerwood. And Ninian, I'm sure she's here as well. Nils. Ah, Oliz. You too? Indeed! Father, brothers, for all that I've lost, I won't let him get away! I don't want to lose anyone, so I will fight my strongest! Let this battle be forgotten by history, that is all I ask. Let me handle this! There's much I can do! I'll do my best! For Biran, land of my birth! May I return to it soon! I'll do whatever I can to help. Everyone, let's go! We've got to stop Nergal. And so the enemies appear. Right, who have we got here? Uhai, with a ton of strength, skills, and speed. Not much in the way of luck, though. Can we reach him this turn? Well, first of all, we've got some archers to deal with before we do anything here. And they are going to take a lot more damage than you would expect. Right. We definitely have ways in to attack from sides. We even could use Rebecca to get in here and do a little bit of damage all the same. After all, we have the longbow here. Right, so how are we going to deal with this? One, I kind of want to storm the place, but considering the placement of our troops, it's not so great, is it? Right. We might want to let them come to us. Sounds weird to say, but with this way of facing them, we're going to generally be attacked by them several times. We've got a longbow here. Lindis could very much claim a level, that's for sure. But she can get in actually, on Uhai himself, but he's got tons of HP. If someone could get rid of Uhai, maybe we'd be able to do it, because of course, we wouldn't have much of an issue with other things. Right, with a Brave Lance we could get a ×2 hit there. Iron Sword ain't gonna do much. Everyone's gonna be of a lot bigger power than we normally expect. We could always bolting down, I guess. Or another way of doing it is to just get loads of spellcasters everywhere and try to finish them off. But yes, I think the best opportunity here is to step back a second and let them move to us. So anyone... Wait a second. First we've got to check the weaponry. This is troublesome. Right, this guy is a Rhineflake. Which means that... Seems normal to me. He's got a longbow, he's got a longbow. So his maximum range is a lot longer than you'd expect. So back we go. We'll test it all by your maximum range, sir. Okay, you can still attack him. That's worrying. I didn't really want you attacking Canas, that's for sure. His speed versus your speed. How does that work out? Well, one way we could do it... Oh, if we only had it Oswin. We could send Eliwood up to the front as a main block here. With a javelin or short spear to fight back. There's definitely something he could use. That cuts down the range of people quite a bit in general. So as long as I step outside this little bit, I should be fine. Eliwood's going to take the first round of attacks, it seems, so let's get this going. Why is this? Because he has a very high defense rating. Right, Rhineflake versus Short Spear. How will this work out? Will it be an instant failure for me? Well, he does a ton of damage, that's for sure. He even doubles me. I kind of need him in a more attackable position. What about these snipers? I didn't expect them to be able to do any damage against me, which is actually why I moved up more or less. And now this archer can get right in my face, which causes me problems, because now we've got people coming from various places. Right. Eliwood, of course, needs a heal more than anything in the world right now, but we're going to get to work on taking care of some of these archers, eh? Right. Elfire will have to do to take care of the first one on the list. Nino can take one of the snipers out. Second attack critical. And don't worry, my judgment with Eliwood was judged in the fact that he would survive that regardless. I just didn't expect this Rhineflake to be as powerful as it actually was. I must say that that was the only miscalculation there. Right, so Lindis probably could get into attack, depends. Right, I might want to try and attack from range to take this archer down, but I don't think Canas can actually do the job. Right. Now you have a heal or a Mensa, you could probably heal this turn. Right, Thunder times 2 will work through on you. It does leave me in a nasty spot apart from that, but to be honest I think I can pin a certain someone where he is after getting a heal off. So Priscilla may have taken the hit there, but she finishes up on the other sniper. And that works out fairly well in my favour. Right, apart from that then, Hector could even move in here to get some damage going down. Our Mads we could try out, or we could try something like a Silver Axe for a big whack. But how's his defense overall versus Eliwood's defense? Right, his defense is 20, Eliwood's defense is 21. I think the best bet here is to actually get a solid heal going on first. So, Canas, if you could step up. This guy only has the Rhineflake, he doesn't have himself a longbow, so once I trap him, he is trapped. I'm gonna need 2 times the heal, aren't I? 2 times the heal, please don't let me squeal! Right, so what we'll do is we'll move Niels down to boost him on for another turn. That'll get a second heal going, because what will happen is basically I'll move forward. Actually, that's really what's going to happen. Nino's going to get attacked instead. One rescue from Hector coming up then, because I don't think we're taking this guy down straight away. Right, another heal over to Eliwood to make sure he's completely topped. As he goes in here to do battle. Now, Eliwood's probably not got the speed to... I can't believe this guy had that much speed. I guess I was actually using a weapon that was not exactly brilliant for me at that point in time. Right, I don't think he'll double me if I go close like that, but let's check the overall weapons abilities here. I don't want to get doubled this turn, so it's better something like a rapier or silver sword, so I'm going to go the rapier here. Get 1 hit on and get a critical as well, so that worked out quite well. Again, that puts him in an HP value that's actually defeatable. Can Lindis get here with a longbow and finish it? No. In fact, she doesn't have to get that close. Oh, she does, actually. Alright, Lindis can get 12 damage on. Rebecca could step in and very much finish this, but of course we're looking to get this done properly. So first of all, Florina, we heal you, madame. Or Florina will rescue you. We'll wait there for now. Take her. Drop her here, so that leaves her ready to go. And then we'll get ready for the next lot of troops to come down at us. So Ella would take out that one. He's going to attack you. He's going to step back. It'll be another double unless the rapier itself is of a speed value that stops the doubling, which it does, which is why I put it on. And will the others move towards us? They will. And in fact, they have long-range scales here. Bolting coming down to Niels, who should dodge. Good. If anything, the bards and all that are given very good dodge chances, but another room's open, so we're about to get flooded with enemies down this bottom-hand side. Alright, apart from that, take him out with something, Silver Sword or the Durandal. One solid hit. Let's use this legendary weapon. It's massive! And it crits with cool animation. As our enemy goes down and Elwood takes the experience, but hardly any gain, to be honest. Right then, we got a Rhine flag in the meantime, which kind of I probably want to stick on to a certain someone here. For experienced units only, you say? Well, let's send back the Steel Lance then. We'll keep the Short Spear because of its ability to, well, just be good. Let's put it that way. Right, so what we'll do is we'll trade this Rhine flag for something, yeah, like the steel bow. That'll do for now. We can throw away that one after all. So we have the capability of taking more stuff from these guys. So we could have probably stole some stuff there, or we could get some silver blows, all that. The Basilikos. So everyone has a weapon that they can give us on top of that. So it's about using the right person to kill them and keeping the items on, and then using these special weapons. But we started our final chapter, a lot of story to update us as we head on to defeat Nergal. There's tons of enemies in front of us, and it seems these enemies can actually do us proper damage. So join me next time for more Fire Emblem as we take on the Morphs. Bye-bye.